right, ready to go here. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Perez under it. And there's one down. And now Matt Olson up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Makes the grab for the second out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate now as he chases after that one. And delivers outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Drake Baldwin, the next to hit, takes ball one. Throw to second, out, and that'll end it. And here is Parker Meadows. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Tigers would get a big boost from a win in this one, so close to the end of the season. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Runner takes off, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Not much time left in the season now, Boog, and it can be hard to recover mentally when you lose games you should win. They need to limit the mistakes. And
runner on the go again. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Throw on to Olson. And Gleyber Torres retired. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter. There's the strike.
0-1.
And strike two.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Riley Green.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Harris pulls it down, and that is that. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Drake Baldwin. And that one sliced foul. Up and in, 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And he can't come up with it. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
This one smoked out to left. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw in.
Picks himself up an RBI. What a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Can't glove it cleanly. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 2. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. Now it's the Atlanta catcher. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Just missed.
1-1.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground to the left. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting ninth.
Bases loaded. Nobody out. Nacho Alvarez Jr. digs in now.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
This to third. McKinstry toss to second, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Nope, that's inside.
And another ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. To the right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. It kind of rolled over.
And here comes the Tiger.
Now pitching for the
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Montero.
Fastball for a strike. Chris, you look at it. These are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So they move out in front. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Inside,
plate, ball
1. Next offering is fouled back. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they inch closer. It's 4-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Next to hit, Wenzel Perez. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Zips it across. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. In the dirt, ball 1. In the air, out towards right center. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Soft contact in the air. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch just misses.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to third. And foul ball. And that one almost hit him. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And foul ball. There's the strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hit in the air, left field. They got it for out number 2. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Just missed. Albies in his 8th season, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. That one hit to right. Paris sizes this one up, but it's the center fielder who gets there. Back at Comerica Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's going to be Javier Baez. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. So the lineup flips over. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Up the middle. Kim whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. That one opts against the fence. And that's a double.
Waste no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now Kerry Carpenter. Line drive. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone. And he's out on the tag. They don't come much closer. Montero back to work. There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate. Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Harris takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, as they still don't have it. Harris around third. He is saved, and a run-of-the-mill grounder turns into an inside-the-park home run. Not a proud moment for the defense, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man,
runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1
no throw. He's in there safely. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. That one the other way. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Man at second. That misses, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Man on second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. Way back there. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. On the ground, and that's just foul. That's down and in. A slider missed. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andruw Jones. Profar gets a piece there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch just misses, and the count's
2
even
balls,
at 2.
2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Green squeezes it, and there's one away. Here is Matt Olson. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's down and in. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Torkelson. They get the out on Acuna. So up next, Drake Baldwin. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on. Bottom of the first, here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. The Tigers could definitely use a win here with the end of the regular season approaching. Popped up. Albies. 1 down. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
We're pretty late in the season now, Boog, and every win or loss is magnified. Got to do your job on every play and make sure you don't cost the team by losing focus. This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
One out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out. Runner at second. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. And a foul ball. Torres over at second, one down. That one blasted deep to right. Acuna moving back. And it's gone! That'll fire up the dugout. His 27th home run of the season. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 2-1. Here's Riley Green. That's out to center field. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Spencer Torkelson. This one in the air. Alvarez under it. Corrals it. And that is the third out of the inning. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Swing, and he breaks his bat. McKinstry not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next offering is in for a strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some bird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally.
Now this one gets through. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And now the switch hitting catcher. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. Albies at third. Kim over at second. Harris at first with no outs. That one finds the zone. And it's 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. That's off the inside corner. And it's 1-2. And that one missing low.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Torres. Got him. The double play cuts down. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. And there's a base hit to right field. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dylan Dingler. And that one ripped into right, and it goes just foul. Dingler measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. That one missed.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Up the middle. Tags the runner for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Kim. 1. What a double play that was. Back here in Detroit. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. That clips the corner. Edged his zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Goes down looking.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Matt Olson down late on that fastball. And he grounds one to the right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. That's hard hit on the line. Green makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Here's a high fly ball out to center. 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Parker
Back to the top of the
Meadows.
Detroit order. And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Ball 1 there. Tap foul at the plate. Fought off foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Up and in, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ball popped up. Olson sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Doubled his first time up. On a line out towards center. Harris makes the play, and it's out number. On to the 4th, and now the DH, Drake Baldwin. Check swing, called strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Mize ready to fire now. Out to short. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Green pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. Not close with that one. 1-0. right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Tying run in scoring position, top half of inning number 4. Base hit, left center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up. It's 2-2. Number 8 at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Harris leads off first with 2 down to the inning. They get the force, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Ready to go, bottom 4 at the plate. Kerry Carpenter. That one fouled off.
Well, these Tigers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Swinging a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next up for the Tigers, Wenceel Perez. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a curve is down and in. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Digging in, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Out in front and foul to the left side. And there's a ball. Torkelson, the lead runner at second. Perez at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Blew the express. Back at Comerica Park, and now Nacho Alvarez Jr. That's in for a strike. Alvarez, just 21 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. And a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And that gets down for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Matt Olson. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And
That's
ball one. First and second here, no outs. That's outside. And that's ball two.
Count full.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Acuna in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
2-0.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Bases juiced, no outs. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, left side. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-2.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Baldwin in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. One run is in. Here comes Olsen around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That pretty much split the zone.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Chris, you look at it. These are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now a chance for Ha-Seong Kim. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. On the ground out to short. Kim with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. The batter now, Javier Baez. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Fires across the diamond. Baez gone on the play.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. And
Nope.
another ball.
That's inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Draws the walk
That's
there.
ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Gleyber Torres. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Runner on the move.
Nope.
Pitch is low.
0-1.
Throw. Save. Two outs. Out to center. Harris moving under this one. And that is that. Back here in Detroit. And now here is Michael Harris II. And a strike in there. This to third. Zips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. Green settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Nacho Alvarez Jr. next up for the Braves. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now in for the Braves. And that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That catches the corner. Alvarez at second with 2 down. Profar gets a piece there. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hurston Waldrop.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Action in the pen down there. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson also throwing. Next pitch inside. And it's 2-1. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Rocketed out towards right center. Harris puts it away, and there's 1 down. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And that's outside. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. And next to hit for Detroit, Wenceel Perez. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's too high.
And a foul ball. And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1, and the deficit remains 5. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Paddock back to work. And that's fouled off. Out towards right center field. Meadows under it, and there's one down. Here's Acuna now. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Just missed. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more.
Oh, now this one's high. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's how this game gets started. Swing and a ground ball. Baez fires over to first. Profar is out, and now Matt Olson up to hit. And that one moves his feet.
That's ball 2.
Foul ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one is downstairs. Full count, 3-2. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And first offering is fouled off. Mize, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Next offering misses down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. Out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down. And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. That one ripped right center field. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. On the board first, it's 1-0. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And that one wrapped foul.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Foul ball there. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Riley Green, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Pitches in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris sizing this one up. He's got it. That is the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's the rookie DH, Drake Baldwin. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That's in there, and that is strike 2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ripped on a line. Green pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And next for Atlanta, Ha-Seong Kim. Ball 1, no strikes. That one ripped, but foul. 2 outs. And a base hit up the middle. So digging in, Michael Harris II. Fly ball center field, Meadows. And makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one down the line,
foul.
and that's just foul. Out to short. Kim. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Swings through that.
1-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. Harris makes the grab, and there's two gone. And now it's Baez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cut on and lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away. Back to the top of the lineup, Parker Meadows. Up now for the Tigers. Hit a triple to lead off the bottom of the first. Fouled off. He was late. 2 on, 2 outs. To the right side. Albies in plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, number 8. And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning. Nacho Alvarez Jr. Next up for the Braves. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That one to first. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Profar swings through it for strike 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Next offering is outside. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. But all the runners hold. The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Inside. Full count now. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Acuna in the box now. Takes strike one. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Alvarez, the runner at third. Profar at first. One gone. Struck him out looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. 2 on, 2 outs. Now the 2-1 hammered but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you got...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Gleyber Torres. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. That is upstairs for ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Profar in position. And it's caught for the out. Here's Riley Green. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, he hit him.
Timeout.
That got him pretty flush. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Fly to center his first time. Late with the swing there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. And it's 2-2. Green off of first with 2 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Next offering misses. Ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting.
First and second, 2 outs. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball up the middle. He gets there on a slide. Gathers and throws, and it beats him. What a play. Mize back to work. Strike on the inside corner.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Kim batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And a base hit into right. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Harris in his fourth year, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Next pitch is outside. Man at first, one away. Squirts away a little bit. And a swing and a miss.
Full count, 3-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That misses.
That ball went
now
out.
2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Detroit, bottom 4, and here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Albies over to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. El Mago coming to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. That to right. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 5th inning coming. Back at Comerica Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Ball 1, no strike.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Profar up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Next offering upstairs. Profar gets a piece there. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off, 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Torkelson takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one way inside.
Two the count.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
That's to third. Alvarez whips it across. That ends the frame. Nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Drake Baldwin, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here comes the skipper.
Now pitching for the Tigers. Number 87.
And the first pitch
Tyler
misses for ball 1. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Slow ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. And that's outside. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's the third out. Nicely. And we're back. Now at the plate, Riley Green. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's a fair ball.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play.
Pitching for
And next, he's 0 for 1.
Waldrop.
First pitch, not close.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Lee appears to be getting loose. Johnson, the right-hander, also getting loose. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Runner takes off. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Fly ball to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Runner, yes,
First offering, runner goes. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Runner goes again. Bunt attempt misses. Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Back here in Detroit, top of inning number 7. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. Larry Fuller brings him up. And now the catcher comes up to hit. First pitch doesn't find his zone. Holton in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. On the ground to first, Torkelson. He takes it on his own, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Nacho
Jr.
Alvarez Jr. Just missed. Tap foul at the plate. In the air, right field. Perez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back at Comerica Park, here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Waldrop back to work. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's Javier Baez. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And
One
now
ball,
1 and 2.
strikes.
Fastball is outside.
2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. And now it's 3 and 2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So 2 down. Here is Gleyber Torres. Gleyber swings, drives one. Acuna moving back. And that one is out of here.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And the inning is over. Detroit adds 2 on this homer.
Number 64.
Profar gets a piece there.
Kyle Finnegan.
Next offering is down low. Just
Ball
missed.
2-1.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now fly ball to right center. Meadows on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter. Drake Acuna runs. Pitch inside. Throw, and they got him.
You can have all the speed in the world, but if you don't have a good lead and a good jump, sometimes it's best to just shut it down.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. 2 outs. Runner on first. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Just missed. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball 2.
Just misses there. In the air on the infield, Torres squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So the Braves get one back on the solo. Now a 3-2. Ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Dylan Lee.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch. Then there's one down. So, man aboard, Wenzel Perez will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Hunter Stratton appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Popped up. Albies makes the catch for the out. And now Dylan Dingler. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now pinch hitting.
Oh, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Harris makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
And
the
we're back.
Tigers.
And now the shortstop, Ha-Seong
Number
Kim.
19.
That's off the mark,
Will.
and that's ball 1. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's one away.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
He's 2 outs away. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That's down and in.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for.
Got it! 2 gone.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And another ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all. Here's the switch-hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
This one in the air, right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So a change being made at first base. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Eli White.
Eli White.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Torres throws to first in time, and Olsen is set. Back here in Detroit, bottom 9, here's Baez.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 65.
Inside just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. There's a strike.
1-1.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Meadows goes after that one for strike 1. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And the Tigers walk it off and win it 4-3.
Walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And the final
score. So guys, we won. Now I'm doing like a mode. I'm doing like franchise mode or something. I don't know. I wonder if I can do like a. Wait, what's this thing? Oh shoot, we're actually losing right now in like the real game. I am responding to you, bro. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse when I'm I am responding to you. Turn up your volume.
My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my
Some on non-active players converted to available.
Beat up in my headphones, blast them. Started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like
I'm responding. Thank you.
in the rain. I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain.
I'm responding.
Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain.
I'm responding to you, bro. Bro, oh my god.
Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's
I'm responding.
cool. But the truth is I'm
Golly.
cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say
I'm not gonna turn on.
the best of them did. Well, that's them. See, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain and diminish the pain. And he told me not to ask me again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain.
Yeah, I need to change the voice chat. Ow.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your.
How? How do I do that?
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, here is Zach McKinstry.
First pitch, 4-10.
This was see at the start of the season, I guess.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now a relay to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Here comes Gleyber Torres. And that is out of play.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Nice grab on the run. And there are two down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Spencer Torkelson at the plate with two away, swings through that one. And it's even up.
Snell won his second Cy Young Award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox. I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Popped up right side. Edman nabs it, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And takes low for ball 1.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of, because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a...
Hauls it in to end the inning.
Yep.
Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. On the ground to third, Rojas. The throw to first. 1 out in the second. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off.
Out to out of the hospital.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
This one popped up. Snell. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, Singy. LA winning their 2nd title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Andy Pajas stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one catches the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Full count.
This one in the dirt. Tying run is at first here on opening day. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Fought off foul. 2 on, 1 out.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 8th,
Miguel
third
Rojas at the plate.
baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Tap dances out of the way of that one. That's a little bit low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Got him looking. And he did not like the call.
That's me.
Snell back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. Snell, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a slider. That one missed. And that's down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Late swing fouled off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Now
pitch,
batting,
and I tell you what, he
designated
earned
hitter,
that walk.
Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ibanez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike.
1 ball.
Throw to second.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Line drive. Base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Here's Gleyber Torres. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one drifts inside. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
This one could be trouble. And he boots it. Coming home. He will score.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Riley Green. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a foul ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a ball evens the count. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 run. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here comes Tommy Edman. First pitch misses. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That's inside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that's a base hit. And next for LA, Alex Call. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the third. Puts it away for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Smith, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Not in time. He's safe.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting him that at bat. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And that one misses up and in. 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Freeman at second. Smith over at first with 1 away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Here's the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that skips into there. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third. He'll score. And the Dodgers even it up. The second one scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but it was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Paz in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout. Start of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. That's his 50th career homer. It's 3-3. Javi Baez digs in right side to third. And that's a fair ball. Go ahead run on base. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Hit on the ground to short. Betts in there safely.
Now batting, center
First and
fielder,
second,
Wenzel
no
Perez.
outs. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one away. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. That misses. 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, he really
got a
sells
ball,
the
one
changeup
strike.
with that arm action.
In the dirt, but come close. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. 1-2 here. In the air, right field call. On the move to the alley. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away here on opening day. This one in the air. Smith squeezes it, and that's the third out. A solo homer ties it for the Tigers. Now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Turns and fires to Betts. This one in the air, center field. Perez under it. 1 away. Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. And misses inside. Rojas, in his 11th season, 36 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. And another ball.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
On the ground. And foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. And that one almost got him. Good job to fight that one off. And that's in the dirt. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Hit in the air, center field. Perez moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a bouncer. Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo. Back here in L.A., here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate, and the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Next pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
The two strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Vierling stands at first with one out. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Ripped into left for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. That one almost got him.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one popped up right side. Edman in position. Brings it in. And there's two down. So here's Baez now. 1 for 2. That one
Counts
way
1-0.
inside.
That's ball 2.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Brock Stewart looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia, the lefty, warming up as well. That one ran inside, almost got him. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's to third. Rojas slings it across, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call. And that drops in for a strike. Just missed. And a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Vierling hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
High fly ball out to left field. Vierling makes the catch, and there's two down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Nope, outside.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and
runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Yes.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And here is Wenzel Perez. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Yates, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. The Dodgers up by a run here on opening day. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Call. Going back. That one is gone. He leaves the yard to right. And we're all square. It's 4-4.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball there.